Morning guys, welcome back to the channel and hope you are all doing well. It's Thursday for us as we record this, but this vehicle came to us yesterday morning and we've been working on it all day yesterday and half of today, and it's been in for loads of kit. So this is a 2023 Auto Sleeper Nuevo. It's quite short compared to most of the vehicles that we struggle to get into our workshop, but that's nice because it just gives us full maneuverability around the vehicle. Now, so that I don't forget, I'm going to reel off everything that we've done on this particular motorhome for this lovely couple. We have done a set of our front side steps. We have done our very popular FM and DAB body mounted active antenna for radio. We've done a Thinkware Q850 front-facing dash camera inside. We have done an Alpine Halo 11 non-nav digital media receiver with the 11-inch display. We've done our premium triple audio package, and we've also done leisure battery switching. So the leisure battery switching means there's a new switch on the dashboard so that without the keys in the ignition, the audio system can now be operated from the comfort of the leisure battery system, knowing that you're not going to then be unable to start your engine. The Halo 11 is all in and connected with a dedicated CAN bus interface and Alpine fitting kit. The Thinkware Q850 is a front only, but again has an app so that you can view your footage and change settings. And when this customer actually arrived, they were only booked in for the standard triple audio package, but the customer said, what else can you do whilst we've got your van? And I said, look, you've only gone for standard triple audio, which means that you've got one layer of sound deadening. If we do the premium, you're getting 3 layers on each door. So this now becomes very good at blocking and reducing road noise whilst you're driving, makes the cabin quieter whilst you're having a conversation, but more importantly, listening to the new sound system. The premium triple audio system, as you know already because we've done loads, 3 layers of sound deadening, Eaton door speakers, Eaton tweeters, Phoenix Gold amplifier and 8-inch subwoofer. Forgot to mention that this customer or this vehicle came to us with the central glove box. So we've now removed that and fitted the genuine Fiat drinks holder accessory so that we could then fit the subwoofer. So let's jump inside and we'll take a look a bit more. Right, here we are sat inside and job done. So behind the aftermarket camera monitor here that we didn't fit is the Thinkware Q850 dash camera. Wherever possible, we'll always fit it dead central in the middle of the windscreen, but a lot of these newer vehicles have a plastic binnacle round here, and that's for things like traffic sign recognition and the front camera housing, and also automatic light and rain sensor. So on this particular model, we've been able to fit it dead central. The Halo 11 has been fitted with the genuine Alpine fitting kit. That means that you get the front fascia, the brackets, the pocket, and the ability just to pop the screen back and have access to a little storage pocket here. Pens, sunglasses, whatever you want. Let's just pop that back. As you can see, really firm and rigid, and you can adjust the screen in terms of its vertical orientation to suit you. Microphone and GPS have all been integrated, and of course, as we said to you before, we've got a dedicated CAN bus interface. Now, moving on to that, because I just want to talk to you about the leisure battery switching. So this is our new switch down here. Now, one of our watchers, or one of you who might be watching this one, said when you turn on the leisure battery switch, like so, why did the handbrake light come on, which it has done on this one? So we did comment on that YouTube video in the comments and questions, and we explained that the reason why that came on is because in behind this switch we have 3 connections. One of them is a ground, so that's a chassis earth, because that powers the light. One of them is connected to a supply for the Alpine, and one of them is then connected to the new leisure battery supply. So the middle pin, which is the Alpine connection, basically send 12 volts to a wake-up wire in here. But that wake-up wire is then waking up a CAN bus interface that then talks to the rest of the vehicle. So therefore, because CAN bus is it's a control area network, it talks to other things in the vehicle and momentarily will then wake up the handbrake light. Now, that handbrake light probably will stay on, and it's no different to if you had the door open or even the Fiat logo pop up on here. Eventually the door and the Fiat will then disappear, especially if you haven't got door open, but the handbrake light might stay on, and that's because of the fact that we have got we have triggered a CAN bus message. So that's not really a problem. It doesn't cause any problems in the vehicle whatsoever. It's to say that we have connected to the dedicated wire at the back of the Alpine to wake it up for this particular use. But as I said, has nothing to do with the vehicle. It doesn't affect any other battery operated problem, or it doesn't come up with any warnings on the vehicle, even to the point that when you turn that off and you start the engine, like so, as you can see, I've just started the engine, and you're going to see all of those lights go off. No problems whatsoever. So my seat belt is unplugged at the moment, and the handbrake light is on. If I was to put my foot on the brake and turn the handbrake off, then the handbrake light has just gone off. That's it. So I've put the handbrake back on again, handbrake's come back on again. So it has no bearing on the system or the vehicle, so don't worry. So I'm going to just turn the engine off, like so. So that's the Halo 11, all connected to the new Eaton door speakers and the tweeters hidden behind the A-pillars here. They've been glued into their original Fiat mounts. We've then fitted the new central drinks holder after removing the black glove box that was here to allow us to fit then the subwoofer. But it also means then that you've got drinks holders and a little cubby tray down here as well, which is really handy. Whereas the glove box before, it was quite a deep glove box. You just pop stuff in it and never see it again, which is a bit of a pain in the backside. Because we fitted the dedicated Alpine CAN interface, this will still work as well. So even if the key is out of the ignition, you can turn this on and adjust the volume. But because it's CAN bus related or controlled, it will then turn the system off after about 20 minutes, which is the reason why we do leisure battery switching. I think that's it. We've covered everything. Well, we've done the steps, we've done the area, we've done the dash camera, we've done the drinks holder, and we've done the premium triple audio system, and we've done the Halo 11. What can I say? What I say always is that if you like anything that you've seen in any of our films, any products, you have any questions, please do get in touch with us via the contact form on our website. Thanks for following, thanks for subscribing, and thank you for most of you for your nice comments. And we do work hard as a company to continue to innovate and create exciting content for you guys to watch. So thank you very much for that. And if you don't subscribe, then hit the subscribe button. We do have a social media, so Facebook and Instagram, so you can follow us on there as well, see what we've been up to. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.